So class, ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin, what is the importance of the sun to human? Ano ba yung mga benefits niya sa atin as a human na naninirahan dito sa earth? So, sunlight is essential for human health and well-being. The health benefits of sunlight include generating the production of vitamin D, supporting bone health, lowering blood pressure, preventing diseases, and promoting a good mental health. Napakaganda talaga ng benefit sa atin ng sunlight kasi nagpo-produce siya ng vitamin D sa atin at nagpapalakas ng bones natin and nagpapababa ng blood pressure and nagpe-prevent ng diseases, also promoting our good mental health. The sun is a 4.5 billion year old. Napakatagal na talaga, class. 4.5 billion year old na siya. Yellow dwarf star, a hot glowing ball of hydrogen and helium. At the center of our solar system, it's about 93 million miles, 150 million kilometers from Earth, and it's our solar system only star. Without the sun's energy, life as we know it could not exist on our home planet. So, dahil kung walang sun dito sa Earth, class, hindi nag-exist yung ating planet. From our vantage point on Earth, the sun may appear like an unchanging source of light and heat in the sky. But the sun is a dynamic star, constantly changing and sending energy out into space. The science of studying the sun and its influence throughout the solar system is called heliophysics. The sun is the largest object in our solar system. So, yung sun, class, ay napaka-large na object in our solar system. Its diameter is about 865,000 miles, 1.4 million kilometers. Its gravity holds the solar system together, keeping everything from the biggest planets to the smallest bits of debris in orbit around it. Even though the sun is the center of our solar system and essential to our survival, it's only an average star in terms of its size. Stars up to 100 times larger have been found, and many solar systems have more than one star. So, yung mga ibang solar system, class, is meron lang silang isang star. By studying our sun, scientists can better understand the working of distance of star. The hottest part of the sun is its core. So, yung napakainit na part ng sun, class, is yung core, where temperatures top 27 million F, 15 million C. The part of the sun we call its surface, the photosphere, is a relatively cool 10,000 F 5,500 OC. In one of the sun's biggest mysteries, the sun's outer atmosphere, the corona gets hotter the farther it stretches from the surface. The corona reaches up to 3.5 million OF, 2 million OC, much better than the photosphere. And dito naman sa namesake, class, the sun has been called by many names. The Latin word for the sun is sol, which is the main adjective for all things sun-related. Solar Helios the sun god in ancient Greek mythology, leads his name to many sun-related terms, as well such as heliosphere in heliosismology, potential, potential for life. The sun could not harbor life as we know it because of its extreme temperatures and radiations. Yet, life on Earth is only possible because of the sunlight and energy. Size in distance. Our sun is a medium-sized star with a radius of about 435 miles, 700,000 kilometers. Many stars are much larger, but the sun is far more massive than our home planet. It will take more than 330,000 Earths to match the mass of the sun, and it will take 1.3 million Earths to fill the sun volume. The sun is about 93 million miles, 150 million kilometers from Earth, its nearest stellar neighbor. It is the Alpha Centauri triple star. Red dwarf star Proxima Centauri is 4.24 light years away, and Alpha Centauri A and B, two sun-like stars orbiting each other, are 4.37 light years away. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year, which equal about 6 trillion miles, 9.5 trillion kilometers. Orbit and rotation. The sun is located in Milky Way galaxy in a spiral arm called the onion spore that extends outward from the Sagittarius arm. The sun orbits the center of the Milky Way, bringing with it the planets, asteroids, comets, and other objects. In our solar system is moving with average velocity of 450 miles per hour, 720 kilometers per hour, but even at this speed, it takes about 230 million years for the sun to make one complete trip around the Milky Way. The sun rotates on its axis as it revolves around the galaxy. Its spin has a tilt of 7.25 degrees with respect to the plane of the planet's orbits. Since the sun is not solid, different parts rotate at different rates. At the equator, the sun spins around once about every 25 Earth days, but at its poles, the sun rotates once on its axis every 36 Earth days. Moons. A star, the sun doesn't have any moons, but the planets and their moons orbit the sun. Rings. The sun would have been surrounded by a disk of gas and dust early in its history when the solar system was first forming about 4.6 billion years ago. Some of dust is still around today in several dust rings that circle the sun. They trace the orbit of planets whose gravity tugs dust into place around the sun. And their formation. The sun formed about 4.6 billion years ago in a giant spinning cloud of gas and thus called the solar nebula. As the nebula collapsed under its own gravity, it spun faster and flattened into a disk. Most of the nebula's material was pulled toward the center to form our sun, which accounts for 99.8% of the solar system mass. Much of the remaining material formed the planet and other objects that now orbit the sun. The rest of the leftover gas and dust was blown away by the young sun's early solar wind. Structure. The sun is a huge ball of hydrogen and helium, held together by its own gravity. The sun has several regions. The interior regions include the core, the radiative zone, and the convection zone. Moving outward, the visible surface, or photosphere, is next. Then, the chromosphere, followed by the transition zone. And then, the corona, the sun's expansive outer atmosphere. Once material leaves the corona at supersonic speeds, it becomes the solar wind, which form a huge magnetic bubble around the sun, called the heliosphere. The heliosphere extends beyond the orbit of the planets in our solar system. Thus, Earth exists inside the sun's atmosphere. Outside the heliosphere is interstellar space. That's all, class. So, class, now we have an essay. Directions. Read and answer the question in not less than 3 to 5 sentences. Explain why the sun is also a star and what is the importance of the sun to the earth. In the rubrics, content, 5 points, grammar and spelling, 5 points, with a total of 10 points. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to finish that. Okay, class, let's answer. Exchange your paper to receipt me. Why is the sun is also a star and what is the importance of the sun to the earth? Okay, here is the answer. Sun, the star of our solar system, is a star because it produces energy by the fusion reaction of helium turning into hydrogen. The sun has extremely important influences on our planet. It drives weather, oceans, currents, season, and climate, and makes plant life possible through photosynthesis. Okay, who got 10, class? Yes, very good. 9, 8, 7. Okay, good job. For your assignment, what are the benefits of the sun to human? Isasubmit ito sa next schedule ng ating class. Okay, magsita yung lahat para sa panalangin before we go out. Okay, please bow down our heads. Dear God, thank you for the lesson today. It's great to find the new things about your world. It's fun trying new skills and learning to read and write. Help us remember all we have learned today in class. We look forward to tomorrow and all of the wonderful things we will be taught. Amen. Okay, class, goodbye.